Hey guys, it is Yishan here. Today I am showing off my Lyrilusc Tribrigade combo video test hand sort of thing. If you guys want to see the deck profile or some duels, you can click the cards up there or the links in the description. Make sure if you guys enjoy this style of content to please consider subscribing. Okay, I'm not going to waste any more of your guys' time. I'm going to get right into the test hands for the Lyrilusc Tribrigade deck. Alright, let's see what we got here. I've been shuffling this for a while already, and then for the future test hands, I'll just cut out all the shuffling. The point of doing this video was I wanted to get some like real hands in. I've been doing some combos and, I haven't been able to just do like real test hands. Alright, here we go. This hand looks not as promising as the other ones. Okay, excellent. I thought about this hand for a while, guys, and this hand is a little weird, but this is something what I might do, is I might try to normal summon the barrier statue here. Now that we control a winged beast, we can double Sapphire Swallow. Boom, go over here and make the Recital Starling. This is pretty jank, but it is what it is. What we can do now is we can do like this. Maybe special summon out, or I think we're going to grab actually a Nerval here. That seems to make the most sense to me. What we can do is we can link these two off for a Harpy Conductor. But what we can do is we can go Harpy Conductor because it takes 2 wins. We can activate Keras, pitching Nerval, specialing Nerval effect here. So let's figure out what we can do here. I guess Nerval effect, we want to grab something like a Fractal probably because we already are going to use the Keras. I guess if you had a choice, you could grab something else, but let's grab the Fractal. Now we've got some stuff to use here. Let's activate our Keras. We can banish 2. I'll banish these 2 for a... let's go Ferrojet here because the Fractal is actually in our hand, so it's not really out yet. We're going to grab our Ferrojet here, and now what we can do is we've already used our Keras. These 2 can make a Harpy Link as well, so we've got some options here, but let's activate this and special out our Fractal. Let's counter Graveyard here. We can banish 3 for a some more, but what I'd really like to do is actually make a double Dragon Lords here because... yeah, so let's do that. Let's link. The question is, do we want to keep Ferrojet or Fractal? I think keeping Fractal is actually slightly better. So what we can do is we can link these 2 off for a Simorglink here. Let's go for a Simorglink. Where are you, Mr. Simorglink? Okay, Simorglink is here. And then what the Ferrojet, maybe if we draw like a Monster Reborn, we can revive the statue. No Monster Reborn, so we'd probably just keep the Ash here. We haven't used the Fractal yet as well, so what we can do is we can activate the Fractal, banish these 2 here from our graveyard, special summon a double Dragon Lords, or any interruption of your choosing. And then what we can do is we can... go to the end phase and special out a Apex Avian. So with that crazy hand, by the way, with that crazy hand, let me just remind you what we started with here. We're actually able to end on double Dragon Lords and an Avian plus 2 Tribrigades plus an Ash in hand. So we have 2 interruptions, 3 interruptions with that crazy hand. Now, if you guys saw this as the opening hand, remember what the opening hand was? It was literally... this. We actually were able to make this board. So I think that's pretty impressive. So like I said, sometimes you just got to be creative with your combos and you can achieve crazy things. So yeah, let's go another one. That was a crazy combo, and that's part of the reason for I like to do these test hands, so you can see some crazy stuff. So let's see what we can do here. I got a DD Crow, Tribrigade Nerval, Lyrilusc Cobalt Sparrow, Lyrilusc Turquoise Warbler, wow, okay, and a Mist Valley Apex Avian. Excellent. Okay, so usually when you open a hand this good, if you have this and this, you're feeling good. So let's start out this video strong. We're gonna special summon Warbler, special summon Sparrow effect to add. Since we already have a Nerval, let's go ahead and go straight for the Sapphire Swallow. Then we can overlay these 2. I like to put the Recital Starling in this corner over here. And please do forgive me, I'm doing these combos backwards, but yes, I like to put the Recital Starling over here because I like to put my Farrajet over here. So let's make our Recital Starling. And then Recital Starling, you want to detach the Turquoise Warbler, activate the effect. You can search sort of whatever you want here. Let's go for the purpose of this combo. Let's grab another DD Crow. Okay, we can activate the Lyrilusc Sapphire Swallow in our hand. I like to go into these two zones. And then we can, so now you got to be slightly careful here because look, we don't have 2 in our graveyard. So the main line combo would be to banish 2 right now to summon that, but we can't do that. So let's try something else this time. Let's link these off for the Farrajet now before we do anything. Okay. So Farrajet now, and then what you can do is you can activate the Nerval, banishing 2 in this instance, to summon out and I like to banish the Starling and the Sapphire Swallow to summon out a Harpy Conductor. So we have a Harpy Conductor here, and then in this case, we can do a few things here, but what I like to do is I like to link these 2 off for a Appaloosa, and our Appaloosa will have 2 counters on it. Unfortunately, it doesn't have 3 in this case. So our Appaloosa will have 2 counters on it, and then what you can do is you can take this and turn it into a Linkuriboh now. So let's grab the Linkuriboh. Now you'll get your Nerval search here. So you can pick whatever you want here. In this case, I will pick a Tribrigade Fractal. And then what you can do is you can normal summon the Fractal and then activate the effect, banishing 3. I like to keep a Nerval in my grave and I like to prefer Cobalt Sparrow and Nerval in my grave. So I'll keep those there. And also don't forget to use your Farrajet effect. You can take that Avion and draw something else basically, right? So don't forget to use the Farrajet effect. And then you can banish 3 with the Fractal like we just did to special summon out a Simorgh. And I like to put the Simorgh over here. And then during the end phase, we can special out either the Avion or the statue, probably the statue in this case, and that's one example board. So super interesting. Let's go to the next one. Let's see, I give it one more shuffle, give it a cut, and we will draw some cards. Here's our 5 card hand. Let's see what we got here. Tribrigade Nerval, Lyrilusc Sapphire Swallow, Turquoise Warbler, Fractal, and Fractal. Okay, so this has the mainline combo in it, but I'm going to show you guys a cool combo that you can do that ends on both the statue and the Apex Avion. So with a hand like this, you can end on statue and Apex Avion, and this is even better once Kit comes out. I promised everyone that when Kit comes out, officially after the Moog Duel Invitational, I will do a whole new deck profile and a whole new combo series with Kit, because she does add quite a few dimensions to the deck. But we're going to use Fractal, send the Cobalt Sparrow, and then we can of course activate the Warbler, special summon the Sparrow effect. We already have, I guess I'll just go with the crazy combo, which is we end with a bunch of DD Crows in our hand because we already have this and this for super protection. But really you can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna say what you should or shouldn't do. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of DD Crows because it looks fun to have a bunch of DD Crows in your hand. Remember, I like to Recital Starling here, detach this way. I'll grab another DD Crow because I can. So that's fun. And then what we can do now is we can, of course, activate the Sapphire Swallow. Now remember, if you didn't have these 2, you would use these guys to search these 2, but since we already have them, that's nice. So we will activate Swallow, summon these guys out. And then, same thing we're going to do is we're going to banish 2 for a Farrajet. Okay. So now the combo is going to diverge a little. Okay, we have our Farrajet. We would usually make an Appaloosa here, but a lot of people know that this is the place where you Appaloosa, so if they have Nibiru, they would have already Nibiru'd you here. What we can do instead is we can actually link these 3 off. Now this is pretty crazy, right? We would link these 3 off for a Shurag, or not a Shurag, a Rugal, excuse me. That's the link 3 Tribrigade. and put that over here, okay? And now what we can do is we can activate our Nerval to search, okay? And so what we would do here usually we would usually grab Kit at this point in the combo. Kit does not exist yet, so we can just grab, let's just say, a Karis, okay? And we already have a Tribrigade in our hand, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to activate Farrajet to special summon out, and we can choose whatever we want here, but I will choose to special summon out. Let's special summon out the Fractal because we might need the Karis later, right? That makes sense, right? And then what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to activate the Fractal. This would have been Kit in our other combo, but no worries. We're actually going to banish 4 here for a Shureg, the Ominous Omen. So this is a great play to go for if you're suspecting your opponent has no hand traps. Okay, boom. So we have our Shureg here. And now we've got quite a few options. But what we can do is we can now make our Appaloosa, right? Okay, and so we've got this. Let's turn this into a 2 material Appaloosa, and I like to put the Appaloosa over here because we're going to finish up our combo on the other side. But okay, here is our Appaloosa. Now, a lot of times people forget Shureg is actually a winged beast. So what we can do is we can link Farrajet and Shureg off for our Samorg over here, and what we can do is we can do a Chainlink 1 Shureg, Chainlink 2 Farrajet. So let's go Farrajet, draw a card. I'm just going to put the 1-for-1 back on the bottom, and then we can search for a barrier statue of the Stormwinds instead of summoning it out of the Samorg. We're going to search the barrier statue. If I can find it in this deck here. Okay, here's the barrier statue. We can simply just normal summon it. And then what we can also do is during the end phase, we can activate the Samorg to special summon our Apex Avian. Now that's a really cool board. So you can end on both the statue and the Apex Avian. And we've got, look at that, 2 DD Crows in our hand. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So that is, we've had some pretty good hands so far. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cut this up and let's see what we got here. Nerval. Warbler, well, his hand's already good if it has Warbler. Kinka, DD Crow, and Fractal. Oh, this hand's just too good. So I don't think there's that much point in showing you guys this. Oh, well, I can show you guys a new combo. Okay, so let's do one more. This is a good hand. But a lot of extenders, so excuse me. Okay, so let's discard Fractal. I'll show you guys a different end board that I showed in my video. I had a dual video, but I didn't do this combo very optimally, so now that I have a video out, I can do this combo much more optimally. Okay, so we got here, we're doing the same thing that we always do, special, activate the effect to search. We already have a Nerval, so we can do this times. We can search a Sapphire Swallow. Isn't that fine and dandy? Okay. Overlay these two for a Recital Starling. Activate the effect. And I will be able to search. I guess let's just grab a DD Crow because we're just trying to max our interruptions in this combo video. Double DD Crow. Okay, so we can go effect, special. Now this is a combo when you think your opponent has no hand traps and they're playing some sort of like back row heavy deck. What you can do here is we're going to banish these two for something special. And what that thing is actually going to be a conductor, a Harpy Conductor, right? Usually you would go Farrajet here, but not today. We're going to go something else, something a little crazy, something a little wild here, okay? And now what we can do is we can actually link these off. This is what is this? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. For a Rugal. Okay, and this is pretty cool. Let's just put this over here because why not? And then we have a Nerval search. Okay, we have a Nerval search. Okay, and what we can do is we can, in this case, we could have grabbed like a Kit or something. Kit would have been great here, but I guess we'll just use a Tribrigade Karas. Okay, and now what we can do is we can actually normal summon our Karas, banish 4 cards for a Shureg. Then what we can do is we can link these two off, or not banish, but link these two off for a Simorg link. And then during the end phase, we would be able to special here. You can do actually a lot of different things. So for example, if you're able to end on the wind, like somehow you have a Nerval on your grave, it doesn't work unless you have some extenders here, but for some reason you're able to end a Nerval on grave, you could actually choose to special the statue, and you should actually special summon a Nerval. Remember, or any level 1 winged beast in here, remember the Rugal can only summon level 4 or lower, it can't summon Conductor, because this would be a really funny board where you have a banish and a way to protect your statue. Unfortunately you don't, so a lot of times I just like to go for, like, this is like a floater board that's really strong against like decks that are just like doing one thing and then setting a bunch of back row. Like you got your Shureg, you got this guy to revive your Tribrigade. You can do a lot of cool things here. So yeah, this is pretty sweet. But I really like this board as well. So yeah, I hope you guys liked some of these combos. We had some good hands, we had some bad hands, but we were able to make the best of those kinds of situations. That is it for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, remember to subscribe. I'm gonna flash a message in a few seconds anyway. But until next time, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.